Get ready with me for church using pharmacy makeup. I've already went in with my VFX Pro camera ready blur primer, and I went in with my pharmacy Stay Matte foundation. I went in with the pharmacy pressed powder. Just gonna go in with the pharmacy translucent powder. I did this a little bit earlier before I ran and got the kids from school. That's the only thing I did before I went and got them, and I'm just finishing up now after we did dinner and all that and getting ready for church. So just going to lighten up my eyes a little bit with that translucent pressed powder, and going to go in with my Peach Spot palette for my contour, using my Peach Spot palette with a little bit of contour this evening. Just had a simple dinner. What'd you all have for dinner today? Because I knew it was church night. Kaylee actually had a game this evening, but I just felt like that we should, if we go anywhere on Wednesday night, it needs to be church. So, I mean, I hate that she had to miss her game, but I just feel like God obviously comes first, sports second. That's my opinion. I mean, usually they don't have games on Wednesday nights, and I hate that she had to miss, but yeah. I feel like church is more important. So we are getting ready for church. Don't have a lot of time. Not going to do a whole lot of makeup, just a little bit. Going to go in the top here and contour a little. We're going to use my 3-in-1 palette as well over top of this because it's more of a pinky shade, and my sweater's like a pinky shade. Okay, going in with my 3-in-1 palette from Pharmacy. Going to go in with this darker shade kind of over top of where we just contoured and bring it up like I'm doing blush as well, kind of just going over the whole thing and the blush area. And I like to go in with this sometimes and go over my contour area because of the shade that it is. I just feel like it looks like you've been in the sun a little. And I did Sunless Tan some last night with some B-Tan. I liked how it turned out pretty good. I mean, I could have went a little heavier, went in kind of light with it, but I'm satisfied with how it turned out. No, it's not as good as Loving Tan, the ultra dark, but it's a lot cheaper too. Going in with a lighter shade for my blush, and I will be blending all this out, so don't worry. Going in with some highlight down the center, and I like to go right here and down here. Now let's use that little kabuki brush and just blend all this out a little bit. If we can find out, here's our brush. Blend all this out. I went a little bit too far down on that. Messed up when I done my contour a few minutes ago, but it'll be fine. Everything's fine. Okay, now let's do a little bit of just a natural looking eyeshadow, nothing fancy. I'm going to use my Glam Up palette to do this, and I'm going to go in with my pharmacy eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to use the shade Magnolia. It's the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm going to go in with kind of windshield wiper motions and go all over my lid, all over this whole area, and just kind of use it as my base for my whole shadow look. It's just a pretty pale shade. And we're going to go in with a little bit of pinks over top of this. I think I'll use my finger and kind of go in with this dusty rose on the outer corner. Just a little bit of pink. I think this sweater is kind of a dusty mauve. So that's the look we're going for. Okay, just gonna blend that a little bit. Okay, we'll go under our eye area just a little bit. I'm getting this all over me. That's the thing about wearing black, it shows everything. We'll go under this eye a little bit with this little bit darker pink shade. It's almost like a, I got fallout. I'll fix that in a minute. This is almost like a brown pink. Just going under that eye a little with that. We could drag it up a little to give that eye a little bit of a lift. I like this shade. The same thing over here, just drag it up a little and use my finger to kind of smoke it out. I may go in up top with just a little bit of this as well. Kind of create a little bit of a half wing there with that pinkish brown shade. Okay, just a soft look. I want to go in with my I think I'll use this shade in lipstick. It is the matte liquid lipstick. I don't know the shade. If you want to know the shade, just message me, because I don't know. But I'm going to use this. It'd be perfect to match this. Just pop a little bit on. I don't want a whole lot of makeup. I'm going to go in with our microfilling brow pen, if I can find it here. So hang on just a second. So just going in with our microfilling brow pen, filling in these brows just a little bit for a quick, easy, brow look. Just gonna pop a little bit of this Pharmacy Lover, just a little bit, so it's not so matte. Going in with a little Zen mascara. We'll top it off with the Pharmacy Waterproof Mascara. Love this mascara. Popping this Pharmacy Waterproof on in a layer over top of that Zen. I just got it on my eyelid, of course. Just going to finish up here with this BB powder, and it kind of finishes up my makeup and just feels like it just kind of blurs out those under eyes a little bit, gets rid of my fallout from my eyeshadow, and kind of just helps absorb some of those oils I feel like that I've created with doing my makeup. I don't know, I just feel like it just finishes up my makeup good. But this is our finished Wednesday evening church look. Send me a message if you need any links or need anything, and you all enjoy your Wednesday evening.